Hello everyone, welcome back to another IU Recreational Sports at Home Workout. My name is Hannah Wilson and I'm a program assistant for group exercise. Today I'm going to be bringing you a workout that looks a little bit different than what you've seen thus far. What we've posted thus far has been kind of live workouts where we do the workouts along with you, but this one I'm just going to be taking you through 6 upper body strength moves that you can do at your own pace and on your own time. So with this, you're going to take the first move for 45 seconds, then 15 seconds of rest. Second move, 45 seconds, 15 seconds of rest. And you'll go through that until you get through all 6 moves. Then you can repeat that 2, 3, even 4 times if that feels good to you. You can also just go through all 6 exercises at once, then take a little bit longer break after that and repeat it again. Whatever's going to feel safe and effective to you, please feel free to go ahead and do so. Our Spotify playlist will be linked down below if you guys need some music to accompany your workout today. But if not, you can totally feel free to play your own music. For equipment today, you're going to be needing something to use as a mat. So I have a yoga mat in the back there. If not, you can use a blanket, a towel, or your carpeted floors. In addition, we're going to be needing something to use as weighted equipment. Like our Pure Strength workout, I have 2 metal water bottles that are filled up with water. This is probably 4 to 5 pounds of resistance each, I would say, something along those lines. If you have dumbbells, you are more than welcome to use those in its place. You can also use laundry detergent or fabric softener. These can get pretty heavy, especially when they're full. I also have just a jug of water if that works, but you're going to be needing 2 of whatever you have. We want to make sure if you have jugs of water or milk or laundry detergent that they're filled approximately about the same amount so that we don't create any muscle imbalances. Okay guys, as always, we are going to start out with a warm-up focusing mostly on the upper body here. First, getting started with the neck, taking some neck rolls to the side. Wearing my hair down was such a poor choice. This got all up in my face. Oh yeah. Make sure we got a nice bend in the knees as well. All right, and other side. Nice job. 3, 2, and 1. We're taking some nice small arm circles to the front here. Really warming up through the shoulders. And we'll start gradually making those a little bit bigger as that range of motion feels accessible to you. 3, 2, and 1. Take them back. Make sure we got big smiles on our faces here. We're having fun today. All right, and start making those a little bit smaller. 3, 2, and 1. Giving ourselves a big hug in and out. In and out. Warming up through the chest and the back here. 3, 2, and 1. Taking to a shoulder press here. So reach up overhead. Field goal arms and push. Push. Good. Make sure we got a nice strong core here. Even as you're pressing up, we want to keep the shoulders down away from the ears. All right, and we're taking some pec decks here. So bring elbows and wrists together. Really targeting the chest here. 4, 3, 2, and taking it to some bicep curls. Nice job. We want to keep elbows in line with shoulders here. 3, 2, and 1. Taking it to some snow angels. This will warm up our back, especially down through the lats. Good. All right, hope you guys are ready for move number 1. We are starting with an upright row and a push out. So that's going to be move number 1. I've got my water bottles in hand. I want a very strong core here. So tucking belly button back to spine, or bringing water bottles up to about chest height, and then pushing those water bottles out. So that upright row and the push out too are really going to target our shoulders here. There we go, kind of a side view. We have a tendency to kind of lead with our wrists on this, but I want you guys to focus on leading with your elbows as you bring those water bottles up. If you want to make this a bit easier, like I'm showing, you can do it just one water bottle at a time. I know those jugs of water can get a little bit heavy, so nothing wrong with taking it one at a time. We can just isolate the upright row or just the push out if that's going to feel better as well. Good. Again, make sure strong core here. Okay, guys, move number 2. We are focusing on the biceps here. So I've got a concentrated curl. I'm first just going to show that nice basic bicep curl. Totally cool to just hang out here. I am adding another push out. So this will keep a little bit of tension in the biceps and make this move a little bit more difficult. Since a lot of us definitely don't have the option to have super heavy weights here, adding things like this push out will make these moves a little bit more difficult and really challenge us. If that is feeling a little too hard, you can totally take it just one arm at a time. And as with the last move, I want to make sure that we've all got bent knees here. We can also take a wide curl here. This is going to be a little bit more challenging as well, but as you're curling, make sure that those elbows are staying in towards our side, but not resting on the hips. We can also just take a hammer curl if that's going to feel better to you. If you've got elbow issues, this might be a little bit better option for you. So again, here's that concentrated curl option with the hammer curl. All right, move number 3. We are focusing on the back and a little bit into the shoulders here. I want to make sure that we're hinging through the hips. So as you can see, I kept my legs steady and just bent straight over. This is probably the hardest part of this move. But in order to really target the back, I want to make sure that we're bent over. So again, I'm just bringing those water bottles up and down nice and slow. Up, down nice and slow. This is going to hit the shoulders a little bit more if you're not bent over. So really focus in on that hinge of the hip here. This is a pretty tough move, so definitely feel free to take it one arm at a time. You can also take a foot back if this puts any poor pressure on your lower back. You should not be feeling this in your lower back, so nothing wrong with doing it that way. I'm also going to show you guys this move supinated. This will put a little bit more pressure on the shoulders. So if you're looking for more of a shoulder move, a little bit less into the back, this is for you. Good job, almost there. All right, 4th move, we've got an alternating front and lateral raise. This is, again, a shoulder move. So bringing the water bottles up and then coming into that other grip, other side, I guess. So again, down, bring them up, and then out, down. Up, in, out, down. There we go. We can just take the lateral raise or just take the front raise if that feels better as well. If you've got any joint issues, the front raise might be a better option for you. Good. As you can see, when I turn to the side, those water bottles are only coming up to shoulder height. They should not be coming above the shoulders. Sweet. Good job. Strong core is very important with this move to protect our lower back. A little added challenge is going to be to take that T-static hold. I'm definitely feeling it here. See how long you can hold it. Okay, so we've got 2 moves left to hit our triceps. We are taking skull crushers. This is one of my favorite moves. So you'll notice my elbows are around the height of my shoulder, probably a little bit in front. And we're bringing those water bottles all the way down to our shoulders if that's accessible. If it's not accessible to get them all the way down, that is totally okay. This can be a pretty tough move on the triceps, so take it one at a time if we want to make this a bit easier. Also, try to focus on keeping the elbows in here. We don't want to keep it wide. That can put a little bit of strain on our joints. Also, if you have something heavier like a milk jug, it might be a good option to just take one of those here, as this can be pretty tough. So I'm showing with just one water bottle. It is called a skull crusher for a reason. We will bring that water bottle down towards your forehead and push it up. All right, you can set those weights to the side. I've got one more move to really target the chest. I'm gonna show the first option. Everybody loves a good push-up, but don't worry, I have more than just a push-up for you. So you can take just a basic push-up. I know I did lots of push-ups for my workout yesterday and my chest is super sore, but if push-ups are not a good option for you today, that's okay. My second option for you guys is going to be taking probably what we would do in a burpee, so coming all the way down to the ground and then lift those arms up. So we push up, come all the way down to the ground, arms come in front, and lift. That will target the shoulders a little bit more as well. And you can take that one at a time. You can just lift the arms if you want. But again, that lift and lower is what's really going to target our chest here. Also, if you want to put a little bit more on the triceps, keeping the elbows in towards your side is going to make this more of a narrow push-up, and you will feel it more in your triceps and less in your chest. But I'm also going to show that Superman option. All right, thank you guys. As always, we have to cool down after our workout to properly stretch our muscles. So I'm going to be showing you some upper body stretches. I'm just taking one arm over to the side. You will feel this in your obliques as well as your lats. And then twisting over to the side. Beautiful. And opposite side reach over. And arm comes down, twist. Good. All right, I'm now interlacing the fingers to the back, opening up my heart, my chest to the front of the room. And switching that interlacing fingers to the front, puff up through the back. Sweet. Now we are taking a nice shoulder stretch here. So one arm comes across the body. And bring it up and over, tricep stretch. Good. Other side, shoulder stretch. And up and over, tricep. All right, now give yourself a nice pat on the back because it's going to stretch out both the triceps. All right, and give yourself a big ol' hug. You definitely deserve it. Okay, reach forward here. Should feel nice on the back. And we're going to reach over to the side. You should feel this in your lat as well. And other side, almost done here. And one big deep breath in and let it go. Thank you guys for joining us for yet another recreational sports at home workout. You can definitely let us know what you think by submitting a comment card on our website. We'd love to know what feedback you have for us and what we can do to better serve you. New videos will be released every single Monday at noon. Again, if you have any requests, that comment card is a great way to let us know. Also, if you have any questions about how to properly work out at home outside of these videos, you can ask a personal trainer a question by going to the homepage of our website. Thank you guys. I'll see you next week.